As time goes on, I feel more and more confident in myself, mainly from dealing with people. The more I interact, the more I realize people are not as smart, charismatic, or as interesting as they show themselves to be. Now, I know that may sound a bit negative and narcissistic, but hear me out. See, I've learned to mainly shut up and observe people from afar, and plus, having years to self reflect has given me perspective on a lot of things. Being someone who didn't exactly have a good start on socializing, I read over the years many books about history, psychology, sociology, and philosophy. Why? To understand human nature. I did not possess the natural outputs to understand things right away. But is that bad? Well, there's always been a debate about the performance of someone with natural ability versus someone who studies proficiently to become a natural. And as time goes on, I now realize that with my vast knowledge, without experience, is pointless. For all the knowledge is merely speculation. I see this whenever I have talks and people tell me, you haven't lived, so you wouldn't know. Yes, but I can draw correlations from previous work or experiences. As Immanuel Kant once said, science is organized knowledge, wisdom is organized life. But Isaac Asimov once said, the saddest aspect of life right now is that science gathers knowledge faster than society gathers wisdom. In ways, I see that true for myself. I have yet to attain enough to truly go out there bravely into the world. But another question ponders my mind. Would a brave man dare venture into the woods full of scared savages? Brave as he may not be able to get a foot in before a spear strikes his chest. That is how I feel upon the world. I am now more intelligent, confident, talented, articulate, and fashioned from great morals and ethics, which I will continue to refine. But it seems those qualities are no longer needed in this new hedonistic world. Honesty gets you nothing. Bravery gets you nothing. Sacrifice means nothing anymore. And those who see people who do that call them stupid and idiotic for trying to question the status quo. The only thing that is true now is consumption and vices. I might be overplaying it a little bit. But it leads to the crux of my recent discovery. A new potential red flag. One that could explain much more the confusing nature of my relationships. Unlike my sister and my father who look for the best brands on everything, my mother and I are minimalists. We find beauty in the smallest things and don't wish to have much, for we both know it would be too much to take care of anyways. We are perfectionists, so to have more clutter in our life is something we don't want. I guess I never really found value in buying things. My fun always came in experiences and creativity, not money and possessions. And I've always found myself feeling alone in this. While people played video games, I drew. People watching shows, I read books. People going clubbing, I'm at the gym. I know I'm not the only person that experiences this, but it's really hard to find anyone that could really relate to the stuff that I do. And a part of me believes it's just because I'm too nervous to present myself to people until I'm perfect enough to present. But another part of me knows that too much fun spoils my soul's appetite. No matter how much I drink, smoke, fuck, party, the problems are still there, and the itch will not go. But in dating, it seems many women seek a man with financial security, but their views of it are all fucked up. They see a man with a nice car and expensive jewelry and believe if he can afford reckless spending, he's definitely secured. When in reality, he works at a gas station and is 3 payments behind on his car and his house. I should know. I'm friends with guys like that. But a man like myself who does not show my life in lavish lavure is seen as not ambitious, lazy, and a bum. It seems now that with the advent of the internet that has shown people the exposure of lies throughout history, the constant bad news, good figures being discovered to be lying snakes, and constant stories of heroes dying in vain for nothing, and watching the most evil of scum get away with everything, we know one thing. The only truth that speaks volumes now is money. Do you want to be attractive? Have money. Do you want people to listen to you? Have money. Do you want friends? Have money. Do you want to eat? Have money. Do you want a life? Have money. Do you want to control the narrative because you can? Have money. And do you want to do the most reckless, asinine, and idiotic things that rich people do for no reason just because you're so fucking rich you can afford to be useless? Money.